Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. The other day my mom told me she was in the mood for cinnamon rolls, so we're making cinnamon rolls. I am in my pajamas, I didn't feel like changing, so just ignore that. I haven't had a cinnamon roll in so long, and I think it is because I'm allergic to wheat and I can't have anything with wheat in it. And there are just no gluten-free cinnamon rolls on the market, I feel like. So I thought, why not just make some gluten-free cinnamon rolls at home? Jumping right into it, for the dough you will need, that's crazy, that's crazy. 80 grams of buckwheat flour, 80 grams of white rice flour, 160 grams of tapioca starch, 40 grams of sugar, 180 grams of warm water, 100 grams of warm milk, 15 grams of psyllium husk, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, 6 grams each of active dry yeast, xanthum gum, and baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Oh my god, it unmelted. It's solidified. 36 grams of melted butter, and 1 egg. And then for the cinnamon filling, I'm using half a cup or around 100 grams of dark brown sugar, around 10 to 15 grams of cinnamon, and then I'm using 56 grams of softened butter. I want to say like 30 grams of mascarpone. You do not have to use the mascarpone. If you don't use it or have it, you can just substitute it with butter. I'm just using it because I have it left over and I feel like it'll add some yumminess. For the frosting, you will need 80 grams of powdered sugar, and in this big bowl I have 222 grams of cream cheese, 60 grams of mascarpone, half a stick of softened butter, and vanilla bean paste. And then when we bake the cinnamon rolls, you will have the option to add some milk, around 120 grams, if you want some more moisture in them, which I will probably do, but we'll get to that later. So the first thing we're going to do is warm our water, and this is going to be for our psyllium husk and our active dry yeast. So I'm just going to take some of the sugar and put it in the yeast. Oh my gosh, I almost put it in the psyllium husk. And put it in the yeast just so it has something to feed off of. And then I'm also going to add some of this water to it. Psyllium husk, we can just put it in like that. I will give those a little stir. This will form a gel, which it already started to do. And our psyllium husk, xanthum gum, and egg will be our binding agents. That's often why you see xanthum gum in gluten-free flour blends, because it really helps create structure and bring everything together. And now we're just gonna mix together our flours, so buckwheat, white rice, and our tapioca. Now I'm going to put in our xanthum gum, baking powder, and salt mixture. And now our sugar. And now I'm going to warm up our milk and also re-melt the butter. Oh my god, our yeast. I don't know if I'm just crazy, but I love the way warm milk smells. Like, if this could be a perfume, I'd wear it every day. We're gonna add our milk, our butter, egg, yeast, and psyllium husk into the mixture. And we're just gonna let this knead for around 5 minutes. We can stop that for now. While that was kneading, I went ahead and I melted my butter and mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone is a cheese, right? And now I'm just gonna mix my brown sugar and cinnamon with my butter mascarpone mixture. And again, if you don't have mascarpone, omit it. Feel free to just use butter. That's how you make typical cinnamon rolls. I just had some left over. I'm just gonna take some of the tapioca flour and lightly flour the surface. We're gonna take our dough and roll it out. Just do your best to get it as even as possible, and now we're gonna add our filling. And now for the fun part. Mini roll. So our cinnamon rolls are now rolled, and now we're just gonna let them proof for about an hour, and then we can go ahead and bake. While the rolls are proofing, we can go ahead and make our cream cheese frosting. And right now, these smells are so nostalgic for me. I mean, just brings up so many memories of going to the mall as a kid and just instantly being hit with like the smell of cinnabon. I would always get the cinnamon sticks that they had and just dip it into that cream cheese frosting, and oh my god, it was so good. I hope this frosting tastes exactly like that. I'm gonna add our cream cheese, butter, mascarpone, and vanilla bean paste into the mixer. Ignore how that was open. Also, two things. I preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of maple syrup, probably around half a tablespoon for now, because we are also gonna add the powdered sugar. Just gonna do half for now. This tastes exactly like the cinnabon frosting. That's crazy. We can go ahead and bake them, but before we do that, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of milk, cream, and maple syrup. It'll just allow the cinnamon rolls to get really nice and moist and delicious. And those are gonna bake for around 30 minutes. That's hot. Our cinnamon rolls are officially out of the oven. They look delicious and golden brown on top, soft in the middle, and now it's time for the best part, the frosting. Time for a taste test. You would not be able to tell that these are gluten-free. That is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys make this recipe. It is so good. Trust me, it does not taste gluten-free at all. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more gluten-free desserts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Ale dobre, madre. Naprawdę. Chcesz spróbować? Try a little piece.
Myślę, że to najlepsze, co?
Dobre, co?
Wow, ale dobre. No chyba takie dobre to ci jeszcze nigdy nie wyszły.
Really?
Wow.
But they don't taste gluten-free, right?
To powinnaś mamę jeszcze tak nagrać. Jak próbuje i jak się zachwyca, to wszyscy od razu.
Well, it is still filming, so.